Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, someone I think who definitely understands the meaning of old school. We've seen a huge progression thanks to technology in the world of photography, from actually physically manipulating the negatives in a darkroom to making those very quick touch-ups and editing suites that all of us now have as apps and on our phones and our tablets and our computers. Well, someone who really understands this progression all too well is Karen Sandison. She states uncategorically that her passion began in a darkroom. Take a look.
I think one of my favorite things about my job is mentoring the younger photographers, something that I would love to impart my knowledge and my passion with. I haven't had an education with regards to training as such, so everything that I've learned has been on the job, and that's kind of what I want to do with the photographers that I work with. I became a pictures editor when I left school. I was an exchange student in Portland, Oregon for a year. One of my classes that I took was photography, and came back and joined the Star as a darkroom assistant in '85. In the 80s, when we used to process film, you were probably looking around about a 20-minute turnaround time just processing your negs and editing them. Whereas today, you look at our technology and a goal gets scored at the World Cup, and it's literally on your picture desk, on your screen, within 5 or 10 minutes. We used to have to sit and retouch them, get rid of the dust. And today, it's a matter of just cloning and Photoshop, and it's a quick edit which takes a couple of seconds, as opposed to maybe 10, 15 minutes. Once the photographers come back from their jobs, they would normally sit, go through each of their frames. Later during the day, we have a conference where we have all the heads of department run through kind of their top stories, and I would then do a slideshow of what would be available, say for instance, for page 1, 2, and 3. We then put it onto pages. It then goes through a color correction process, and today's news is tomorrow's newspaper. I think the best part of my day is when I wake up in the morning. I never know what today holds. You've got no idea whether there's going to be a plane crash or going to shoot food or sport or a protest. You never know. And every day is different, and every day gives you different challenges. That's where my passion sits at the top of the peak, is the never knowing what's happening.